Okay, I'm going to share with you an investment tip or an investment perspective today that will really hopefully change the way you're going to think about investing. So let's just say you bought an investment property. You bought it for $100,000. Let's just go with a simple number like that for the sake of the example. You buy it for $100,000 with 20% down, and you put it on a 20-year amortization, so it pays off in 20 years. And you rent it out. It's not a very good investment property because you rent it out and it just pays for the mortgage and the expenses. So zero cash flow for the entire 20 years. And let's just say after 20 years, it's a really bad investment property because it doesn't go up in value at all. In 20 years, it's still worth the $100,000 you bought it for 20 years prior. So it's a really bad investment property because it has no cash flow and no appreciation. So in 20 years, you took $20,000 and it became $100,000. And that, my friends, is an 8.5% annual rate of return. So that is a terrible investment property because it has zero cash flow and zero capital appreciation. I'm telling you, I've seen the gift of this in my own life. It almost always goes up in value. Over 20 years, it's never not going up in value. And it almost always cash flows as well. So if you have any questions about investment property, think about this and call me because I'll be happy to help you find and think about how your buy box is going to work, what you're going to look for in investment properties. The great thing about investment properties is if you're going to buy $100,000 worth of Apple stock, it's going to cost you $100,000. If you're going to buy, and Apple stock could go to absolute zero. If you buy a $100,000 house, it could cost you as much as 20% down, but you can get by with little or less than that. And then also, you've never seen a real estate market go to zero, have you? So think about that. And if you have any questions, call me.